Hey, give me your attention. So, how much time do you think you have to put up a successful scholarship and admission application? Do you think 3 months will be enough for you, or 6 months, or 1 year? So, in this video, what we did is that we broke down the 3, 6, and 1 year time frame, and so that you can see where you are in the journey and how successful your admission can be if you try this. I hope you enjoy.
Okay, so let's get right into the discussion. So it does not matter where you are in the journey. Maybe you have just 3 months, 6 months, 1 year, or you are still an undergraduate, or you are actually a graduate already. So this video is just to discuss the different scenario and how you can take advantage of where you are so that you can gain the admission and the scholarship. So let's talk about those who have just 3 months to prepare for their admission and scholarship. So is there enough time?
Absolutely. 3 months is enough time. That is if you already know the country, the school, and the program you want to apply to. 3 months, in fact, is even more than enough for you to prepare. If you already know the country, the program, and the school.
Hold on. So 3 months is enough for those who know the country, the program, and the school they want to apply to. So 3 months is
Definitely.
enough. Do you get that now? So, but in that 3 months, what should they be doing? Or what should they do to get the admission and scholarship?
So in that 3 months, if you have already identified the country, the school, and the program you want to apply to, then you should start gathering your application materials. What do I mean by that? Your statement of purpose or reason statement. If your school require you to write a research paper, then you should start writing
Writing
it.
them.
If they also want you to tell them your research interest as separate from your statement of purpose or reason statement, you should also do that within the 3 months. Then start intimating your professors. Very important, because in Nigeria, to get your professor to sit down and write recommendation letter for you, it
Eh,
is it is a kind of Herculean task.
it's not a joke.
So you don't have to really joke with that.
It's not.
Please
I'm
take it
coming.
seriously.
Let me say something about that. I mean, you know how don't just say Nigeria, how Africans can be.
Hmm.
You know, it's going to look as if the um you are the reason for them being in whatever situation they are. So you have to tell them ahead
Yeah,
that you will
well
need
ahead of
this from
time.
them. You see, professor or your lecturer, faculty members, HOD, any of them can fit in. Yeah.
And if you're already working, like you're already in a professional setting, in a corporate environment, then you can tell your direct superior or your head of department in the department where you are working that, oh, my boss, I would like to apply to grad school
Mm-hmm.
in the coming application cycle,
Yeah.
and I would need your recommendation. So just prepare their mind so that when it is time for them to turn up for you, they will not disappoint
Okay.
you.
So that means if you know your country, the program and the school you want to go to, 3 months is enough for you to do all these things that we are mentioning. I hope you are taking note of those things we are mentioning that you can do in 3 months because you know the schools and everything. Okay, let's take it to for those who don't know the country they want to,
Yeah.
they don't know the school, they
Yeah.
don't know the program, they don't even have any prior knowledge about these things. 3 months will not be enough. That is what it means.
Of course, it
So,
can't.
what is the duration for
Yeah.
them, and then what should they be doing in those times?
Yeah. If you are serious with your life and you are ready to actually um, come abroad to study, if you don't know anything whatsoever, give yourself the time frame of 6 months to begin the research.
Okay.
And if you feel like 6 months is not going to be enough for you, I mean, you can begin to prepare 1 year ahead,
1 year.
2 years,
For me, I would just say 1 year. Let's put it as 1 year
1 year. Okay.
because 6 months is just by the corner.
Okay.
If yeah, 1 year, yeah.
And that was why I said if you are really serious about it, you can still
Hmm.
get it done in 6 months. However, 1 year will be the perfect time so
Okay.
that you can research about the visa process as well. Because we should not also take this thing with levity. What if you have the admission and then you can't get the visa in time, or at the end of the
Yeah.
day, you won't be able to come? For instance, if you want to go and study in a country like Germany, you have to wait 1 year before you can even get an appointment for visa application
Now,
now, unlike before that you can do Germany application under 6 months. So these are the things that,
so in 1 year, I want them to understand very well. We don't want to complicate issues for anybody. So in that 1 year, what should they be doing?
so in that 1 year, categorically, what you should be doing is that first, you are going to make research,
Research about what?
the country,
Mm-hmm.
the
The
school,
school
and the course of study.
and the cost of study. Three things. That's the first one. So after research,
So after research, then you network with people
okay,
so that they can give you the right information.
and then the right assistance when the
Exactly.
time comes. I
Exactly.
mean, you don't want. It's not when you need assistance the next day. Then you are trying to create
Reach
a
out to
network,
them. Mm.
or you are trying to. So networking with people. Who are the people specifically?
For instance, if you want to go to, let's say, you want to go to the US to go and study, then you should start networking with people that you know that are already in the US, who had
Mm-hmm.
already gone through that path that you also want to
Go
tread.
into.
So, I
Okay.
mean, it's very important because they are the best set of people to guide you through since they have already passed through
How can you
that
find
route.
them? Because I have something in my mind about finding them. Maybe I should share it first. Networking with people who have done it.
Yes.
So you might be thinking, how will I know? Or how can I get them? I don't have anybody. On the school website that you want to go to, you've done research now, maybe you have 2 to 3 schools.
Yeah.
On the school website, if you check very well, there are some students, current students that have left review on the website, and
Mm.
sometimes you can find their email.
There.
You can just send them email that you are from this country and you want to, you like to get this opportunity. What does they have to share to you and everything? You can find information on the website because they usually leave school student there, student review, and
Yeah.
they leave some chat
Okay.
there, and you can email people. Yeah.
That's absolutely correct. And in addition to what he has said, if you are on LinkedIn, you can always see all of these things as well. If
Mm-hmm.
you go to LinkedIn and you search, for instance, if you want to go to University of Cincinnati, Ohio in the US, or you want to go to University of Florida, South Florida, North
Yeah.
Florida, just go to LinkedIn and type the name of that university. It's going to bring list of people who have
Yeah.
included that university on their
On their
bio
bio. Yeah.
or their profile or
Mm-hmm.
as the institution they attended, and it's going to show you their country. In
Yeah.
fact, I can say without any equivocation that almost all the schools in the world,
Mm-hmm.
like, not to generalize, but then I feel like there is no school that is popular
Yeah.
that a Nigerian has not been to.
Oh, okay. Or that you won't find an African. Let's
Exactly.
put it
Even
that
if
way.
you don't get
Yeah.
a Nigerian or
You
somebody from
find
your
an
country,
African.
you should be able to find an African.
So
Yeah.
research, the first one. The second one is networking.
Yeah.
Don't forget about networking with
The right
the
people
right people,
so
and
that they
then
can guide you the
networking
right
with
way.
the people in the school that you finished from.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's networking. So networking with people, and in there, that's where you get kind of, should I say, first-hand information or current and real information.
Mm.
Sometimes information online can be backwards
Yeah.
if you don't know that
Yeah.
this thing was not
Has
posted
changed.
recently. Yes.
Mm.
So, but those that are there can actually tell you the current information. Okay.
And as a caveat to that, very quickly, sometimes it is even better not to have information than to have the wrong
The wrong
information,
information.
because you will
Yeah.
have been working with the wrong information, and at the end of the day it won't lead you anywhere,
Anyway.
and you will have invested your time, your money, your effort, and by the time you realize that, oh, I was given the wrong information or I was directed wrongly,
Yeah.
it's going to really eat you to the bone marrow. So it is better you connect with the right people, get the right information.
Information.
Even when you get the right information, do your due diligence to cross check and double check the information these people are giving you, because at the end of the day, you have the responsibility to bear when and if anything
goes
go
wrong.
wrong.
Okay,
Yeah,
so that means when you do research and networking, then when it is 3 months to the application process, that is when you now apply and everything for the first.
definitely,
That's when you now join the first category that we mentioned. That
definitely.
3 months because you've done your research, so
Search.
you can now apply
Yeah, you can now
and
apply.
all of that. Okay.